Hey there, gearheads. Today we're talking shop, literally. Our garages are more than just places to park our prized possessions. They're our personal workshops, our creative spaces, our escapes from the everyday. But with all the tinkering, tuning, and transforming we do, safety should always be our top priority. Think of your garage like a stage. You wouldn't perform without the right safety precautions, would you? Same goes for our garages. From flying debris to hazardous chemicals, our workshops can present a range of potential dangers. That's why it's crucial to equip ourselves with the right safety gear and knowledge. Remember folks, accidents happen, but they don't have to. By taking the right precautions and fostering a safety-first mindset, we can ensure that our garages remain the havens they're meant to be. So, let's dive in and explore the must-have safety gear that every car enthusiast needs to transform their garage into a secure and productive space. First up, let's talk about protecting our most valuable tools, our eyes and hands. You can't rebuild a carburetor with blurry vision or a bandaged hand, right? That's where safety glasses and gloves come in. Safety glasses are non-negotiable, folks. Whether you're grinding metal, working with chemicals, or simply under the hood, flying debris is a constant risk. Look for safety glasses with impact-resistant lenses and a comfortable, secure fit. Prescription glasses are not safety glasses. Next, our hands. From cuts and scrapes to burns and chemical exposure, our hands face a barrage of potential hazards in the garage. That's why a good pair of work gloves is essential. Leather gloves offer excellent abrasion resistance for tasks like welding or handling sharp metal, while nitrile gloves provide protection against chemicals and solvents. Your eyes and hands will thank you for it. Want to hear that engine purr? Power tools, air and electric can be extremely noisy when in use. Open exhaust can be ear-piercing. Prolonged exposure to noise levels above 85 decibels can damage the delicate hair cells in the inner ear, leading to hearing loss. That is where hearing protection comes in. Types of hearing protection devices: earplugs, disposable or reusable foam or silicone plugs that insert into the ear canal. Earmuffs, over-the-ear devices that cover the entire ear and block noise. Canal caps, semi-rigid devices that fit over the entrance to the ear canal. Choosing and using hearing protection. Select the appropriate type of device based on the noise level and duration of exposure. Ensure the device fits snugly and comfortably in or over the ear. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for inserting, adjusting, and cleaning the device. Replace disposable devices regularly or as needed. Inspect reusable devices for damage before each use. Now let's move on to something we can't see but is equally important: the air we breathe. Our garages can harbor invisible enemies in the form of dust, fumes, and vapors, especially when working with paints, solvents, or engines. That's where respiratory protection comes in. Don't underestimate the importance of a good respirator. These lifesavers prevent harmful particles from entering your respiratory system, protecting you from both short-term discomfort and long-term health issues. Depending on the type of work you do, you might need anything from a simple dust mask to a more heavy-duty respirator with replaceable cartridges. Remember, not all respirators are created equal. It's crucial to choose the right type of respirator based on the specific hazards you're dealing with. Consult safety guidelines or talk to a professional to ensure you're using the appropriate protection for your needs. Breathing easy in the garage shouldn't be a luxury, folks. It's a necessity. Invest in the right respiratory protection and breathe a sigh of relief knowing you're taking care of your long-term health. Section 4. Fire! Fire! Be prepared with the right fire safety equipment. Let's face it, folks, where there's gasoline, oil, and electrical equipment, there's always a potential for fire. And when it comes to fires, being prepared can make all the difference. That's why having the right fire safety equipment in your garage is non-negotiable. First and foremost, a fire extinguisher. Not just any fire extinguisher, mind you, but one that's rated for Class B fires, which involve flammable liquids like gasoline and oil. Make sure it's easily accessible and that you know how to use it properly. Remember the acronym PASS, pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. But fire safety goes beyond just having an extinguisher. It's about prevention too. Keep flammable materials properly stored in approved containers, away from heat sources. Avoid clutter, as it can fuel a fire and obstruct escape routes. And always have a clear evacuation plan in case of an emergency. Remember folks, fire is a serious hazard, but it's a manageable one with the right precautions. By equipping your garage with the right fire safety equipment and practicing fire-safe habits, you can significantly reduce the risk of a fiery disaster. Section 5. A stitch in time, first aid essentials for your garage. Accidents happen, even in the most well-equipped garages. That's why having a well-stocked first aid kit on hand is crucial. A basic first aid kit should include essentials like bandages, antiseptic wipes, gauze, pain relievers, and burn cream. But a first aid kit is only as good as your knowledge of how to use it. Familiarize yourself with basic first aid procedures like cleaning and dressing wounds, controlling bleeding, and treating burns. Consider taking a first aid course to gain valuable skills and confidence in handling emergencies. Remember, folks, a well-stocked and readily accessible first aid kit can be a lifesaver in those critical moments after an accident. It's always better to be prepared for the unexpected and have the necessary tools to address minor injuries promptly. Section 6. Creating a safe haven organization, lighting and ventilation. Now let's talk about creating a safe and healthy work environment in our garages. It's not just about having the right gear, it's about fostering a space where accidents are less likely to occur in the first place. And that starts with organization, lighting, and ventilation. A cluttered garage is an accident waiting to happen. Keep your workspace clean and organized, with tools and equipment stored safely and pathways clear. Good lighting is crucial for visibility and preventing accidents. Invest in bright overhead lighting and consider adding task lighting to specific work areas. Proper ventilation is essential for removing harmful fumes and dust from your garage. Make sure you have adequate ventilation, especially when working with paints, solvents, or engines. Consider installing exhaust fans or opening windows and doors to improve airflow. Remember, folks, a clean, well-lit, and well-ventilated garage is not just a pleasure to work in, it's a safer and healthier environment. By taking these simple steps to improve your garage's overall environment, you'll be well on your way to creating a truly safe haven for your automotive passions. Section 7. Your garage, your sanctuary, a final word on safety. So there you have it, folks, a rundown of the must-have safety gear and practices to transform your garage into a safe and productive space. Remember, safety is not a one-time thing, it's an ongoing commitment. Regularly inspect your equipment, replenish supplies, and stay informed about the latest safety guidelines. Your garage is your sanctuary, your escape, your personal automotive playground. By prioritizing safety, you're not just protecting yourself, you're preserving the joy and freedom that comes with pursuing your automotive passions. So gear up, stay safe, and keep those engines humming.